So welcome back, guys. It's Monday 14th of April, as you can see, and this is currently 9 minutes past 2 in the afternoon. So there's this trade I entered on US 30 in the morning, although I didn't record because the rain was falling really heavily as of the time I woke up, and I felt it was going to mess up the audio, so I just decided to wait maybe until after the rain before I start recording. So let me show you the trade on US 30 and how it actually went. So if I should open up US 30 charts, okay, so let me delete this. I was just playing around with some analysis. So this is actually the trade I entered in the morning. This setup was a setup from Friday, I think. Yeah, from Friday. So the market did not tap me in on Friday. So early this morning, very early, I think around 4 a.m. because I normally wake up, like I said on one of my videos, I normally wake up very early in the morning just to sleep again after an hour and wake up maybe 7, 8, 9 o'clock. So today I woke up around 4 a.m. and I placed this order. But the mistake I made, because on the normal I was just really confused. I don't know what to do, because if you look at this market closely, you find out that this candle here mitigated this order block, and there was a huge drop to the downside, also a spike to the downside before the market started going up again. So I was just confused. I don't know what to do, because I'm seeing this week and I don't know how to look at it, whether I should look at it as something that actually mitigated the order block, or I should just look at it like it never happened. Even this other spike to the downside, that would have given me like an indication that market is rejecting from here. I just didn't know what to do. So it was actually my fault, so I never wanted to enter this trade. I don't know why. Like, maybe I was just feeling like I just need to enter a trade, you get. So I messed up on this particular one. I allowed my emotions to control me on this particular one. Imagine I've already left this market and I didn't enter this trade, but I just came back and said, no, let me just enter the trade. That was what happened. And let me show you why I did that. Let me show you why. Initially, I had a setup on USD just around that time in the night. I said in the night, just around that time in the morning, I had this setup on USD. So the market was currently around this area. If you can see, normally I don't enter trade from middle of the order block. I normally enter from somewhere here. You understand? So why I marked it from here is because when I saw this market, the market was around somewhere here, you get, because the market has been in a downtrend. It has been in a downtrend, and I was looking for selling opportunities. So immediately the market came back to this zone here, I felt like the market is going to sell to the downside. So I marked out this order block. That was on Friday, and the market did not tap me in on time. The market tapped me in around 5, around 5 something, almost 6 o'clock. So I didn't enter the trade, because normally I don't enter a trade after 5 p.m. And the second thing was that I have already exhausted my 2 trades. I don't know, but maybe it was because I've already exhausted my 2 trades also. That was why I didn't enter this trade. So on Monday, you can see this gap to show that the market has already gotten to this point on Friday before coming back to retest on Monday. So as of the time I saw this market, it was around this area, and that was around, I think, early, very early this morning. So I tried entering the trade, and guess what? Spread was too wide to the extent that I just decided to leave it, because if you should enter the trade, like, before you just close your eye and open, you'll be taken out. Like, it will tap your SL based on the kind of spread I was seeing there. So I just had to leave it. I waited and went back again. The same thing. The spread is very wide. So I just left it, and the market just dished out like this to my full TP. So that was what made me to start feeling like, I've missed a trade. I'm supposed to make profit. So I think that was exactly what happened. That was why I just entered that trade. If not, on a normal day, that trade was not looking that good for me to enter. So I really messed up on that one. So currently I'm waiting for gold. So I have a setup on gold. Then I'm still waiting for market to tap me in. I don't know if they are going to tap me in. Oh, market just tapped me in. Let me go and check my MT5. Let me check my MT5. I think the market just tapped me in. First of all, before we go to my MT5, let me show you what was happening here and why I decided to buy in this market. So if we go over to the 4 hours time frame, because that's where I normally do my analysis from, if we open up the 4 hours time frame, you'll find out that the market was in an uptrend. From this level it broke to the upside, it ditched another break of structure at this level here, and the market came back, broke this low, giving us a market structure shift at this level. And the next thing, I marked out this highest point here as my order block, so that I can start selling to the downside on the 15-minute time frame. So the market came, broke this previous high, and I'm expecting the market to continue buying from this level. So initially I'm supposed to wait for market to retest on this 4 hours, this 4 hours breaker block before I start buying. But normally once the market breaks out, that initial move it normally does, all those small moves it normally takes to the upside, I normally enter buys from there or sells from there before it will come back. The moment the market starts retracing back to the 4 hours order block or breaker block, I will then wait for the market to tap into the order block very well before I enter again. That's how I trade. So right now the market has not really come back to this breaker block, but the market just broke out, so it is still buying. I'm expecting the market to still continue going up. So let's go over to the 15-minute time frame to see what's happening. So immediately the market broke out. You can see the market did something like a break of structure over here. Someone should have marked out this place here as another break of structure and maybe entered from this level here, but it is actually an inducement level, bro. It's an inducement level. If you don't know what an inducement looks like, go and watch my other videos where I talked about inducement and liquidity. So you would have still made money. You would have still made money if you entered from this level here, but this is an inducement level because the market dished out to this top here before coming back now to break the inducement level. So you would have still made money. It's all good, sha. I'm not saying the market must buy from here. The market might want to first of all come and retest this breaker block, or maybe even break below the breaker block. But regardless, bro, I have already analyzed the market based on my strategy and based on what I'm expecting the market to do. You get? So market is always going to do what it likes. Let me show you on my MT5 how it looks like over there. So this is it on my MT5. I don't know why it has been raining since morning. This is on my MT5. I'm using $22 to target $75. So let's see if I'm going to hit TP or SL on this trade. Once I get to 1:1.5 RR, I'm going to break even just like I normally do. So let's just hope we get to TP on this other trade. Let me show you the US30 trade I lost today. This is US30 trade. I lost $21.6. So you will notice that my trades now will be like 22, 23, 21 point something. Normally I've decided to increase my risk. Since I've made 2% on the account, I've decided to increase my risk so that I can see how I can fasten the process a little. You get? So now I'll be using a maximum of $25 per trade to make 3 times of that, meaning my TP will always be $75 and above. You get? That's what I'm trying to do right now. So let's just hope the market dish out nicely to my TP. I'm on this trade, guys, and I'll update you all. Definitely I'll update you all. Alright, so I haven't been close to my phone and a whole lot has happened, as you can see. So I have already broken even. If you look at the screen, you find that I've already broken even. The moment the market got to this point here, I had to break even because it has already gotten to the level where I normally shift my stop loss to break even. So after shifting my stop loss to break even, I think an hour or 2 hours ago, the market came back all the way close to my break. You can see how close it was. Let me zoom in so you can see. It was very close, like this close, and the market reversed back up. So I don't know what's going to happen from here, whether the market is going to drop from this level that it has gotten to again to the downside, or whether it is going to break this level and head to my TP. But I'm going to keep you guys updated. Whatever happens, I'll still update it in the video and also post for you guys to see. So that is what is happening on the gold trade I entered today. So I'm still on this trade, guys. It is currently 1 minute past 6 o'clock, and I'm on this trade. So it's another day. Today is Tuesday. Time is currently 5:14 a.m. in the morning, 15th of April, and I just woke up. And looking at the chart, you see that market is somehow close to my TP already. Since yesterday, I've been on this trade on gold, so market is close to my TP. And there's something I want to show you guys. Let's head over to my chart. So if you look at my screen, you find out that there's another position I'm supposed to enter around this area here. There's another position I'm supposed to enter here. So if we should go over to the 5-minute time frame, you will see that the market, since it has its own structure, it has been forming higher highs and higher lows. So after this break of structure at this region here, I wanted to enter from this order block here, but the market came this close to the order block. I went and set my limit order on my MT5, hoping that market will tap me in, but market reversed from here to the upside, and I had to just leave it because there's nothing I can do about it. If I had entered that trade, I would have, like, that other trade was supposed to give me almost what I'm getting on this other trade. Like almost the same profit I'm making on this other trade was what it's supposed to give me, and I'm supposed to be risking $10 on that trade instead of $25 or $20. That was the plan initially for the trade, but it did not tap me in. If it had tapped me in, and let's say peradventure market from here hit TP, I'll be up maybe almost that 8% on the account, or let's say 5-6% on the account. That would have been where I would have been if the market hit TP with this second position tapped in, but it did not tap me in, so there's nothing I can do about it. I'll just try again another day on another trade. So this is where I am currently on this trade. I'm hoping the market goes to TP. The moment market gets to TP, I'll make sure I update you guys. So let's just wait and see what the market is going to do from this level over here. So price came this close to my TP, this close, you can see around this region over here, and it started retracing back. So I marked out this place, I marked out this order block around this region here from the 5-minute time frame because it caused this last break of structure. So I'm planning to enter another position around this region over here. If it should break below this low, then maybe it might be heading straight to my break even, or maybe it's heading straight to stop loss. But I've already broken even on this trade, and if this market should tap me in on this second position here, I will shift my stop loss to this stop loss of this other position here, meaning I'll be having some profit from this other trade and I'll be risking very small on this other trade, you get. So let me show you on my MT5. I've already done that. So this is how it looks like on my MT5, hoping it taps me in and goes in my direction. But if it should break below the low, I have nothing to lose, my brother. I'll still be left with some profit from the other trade. I've already shifted the stop loss of that other trade all the way up to this level here. So that is it, guys. But if it does not tap me in and it goes in my direction, it will still be very painful, just as the first one was painful, that I plan to enter from this region here, around this level here, and market did not tap me in. This was where my entry was. It just got to this level and started heading back to the upside. I would have been in massive profit in the both positions by now. So I just hope that this one comes back to tap me in, this one that is looking somehow sure. So let's see what's gonna happen, guys. Let's see. I will update you all, definitely. So I think price just got to where I normally break even. Let me go and confirm from the chart. Yo, so it is already at the level where I need to break even, so I just need to go and break even. It has already given me half of my stop loss, so let me go break even, bro. Let's go break even. Alright, so let's do it. This is the first position I entered. I'm shifting the stop loss to this second position's break even first. Then I'll move the second one, which is this trade that I am in right now. I've put the stop loss at break even. And that is it, guys. Let's just wait and see what the market has for us. Let's see whether we'll hit TP or we are coming back to hit break even. So just stay tuned, guys. I'll update you all. Alright guys, so it's exactly 8:39 a.m. and I just got back to check the charts to see what the market has been doing. And as you can see, this market since yesterday this is what happened. The market stopped me out at this break even here. The market stopped me at that break even here. So this position I entered, this last position I entered, I did not lose any money on the trade. I ended up with break even. Then this first position I entered, I ended up with a $50 profit instead of 75 that I was targeting. So you can see how how crazy this market can be. Look at how close this thing was to my TP, bro. It happens. You will experience it, bro. You are going to experience it. So there's no way you can run away from it. This is how close it was to my TP. One peep and I would have smashed that $75, bro. But he did what he wanted to do. You don't get time to look anybody face. No matter what you're going through, it does not matter to the market. So I wasn't even close to my phone when price got to this level. Even I would have just taken profit if I was close to the chart, since it is already one peep left. And I must have even gotten my $75, because I normally, if I'm targeting 75, I target 75 point something, you get, or even 76. That's how I do. So I would have gotten my $75 at that level. So immediately I saw this rejection, I would have taken profit, but I was not close to my chart. Even if without a rejection, as long as the market is very, very close, like one peep to my TP, and I'm close to the chart, I will take profit, bro. That's how I do. So that is it. That's all for today, guys. Let me show you on my chart how everything ended up, on my MT5, sorry, how everything ended up. So this is it, guys. If we go to history and we'll check yesterday's trade, let me customize the period. Okay, it even closed today, so it is going to be recorded as today's trade. Look at it here, $50 and $0.6, which is the break even. So I entered just one trade yesterday, Monday 14th of April, and today I'm going to look if I will see any opportunity in the market, but because I'm not seeing anything in the market, I'm not seeing anything looking good in the market today, but I'll still be hoping. And let me first of all do my analysis. Once I'm done, I'll still do a screenshot and record everything and still post here the way I normally do. So that's all for yesterday's trade, guys. We go again today. Right, so it's Tuesday and we are back again to print some dollars from the market. So I'm looking at this chart, I'm looking at this market on Euro GBP, and this is a 4 hours time frame. As you all know, I analyze from the 4 hours to the 15 minutes before I enter my trade. So look at this place here. There's a break of structure around this region here. There is another break of structure somewhere here. So what caused this break of structure? It is this low here. So I'm looking at if price should tap into this other block over here, I will head over to the 15-minute time frame and look for a market structure shift as usual. So even at this point that the market is right now, it might react from there, because I don't know, it might react from this level it is right now. But the moment I just see a market structure shift on the 15-minute time frame, I'll be looking to enter for a buy. you get. So for now, this is the highest high. I mean, this is the last high for now. This is the only high we have here. So I'll be waiting until market should break this high before I'll be able to, start looking for buys, you get, unless it forms another break of structure at the downside there, or maybe a double bottom. I might consider entering a trade, you get. So this is what I'm looking at on Euro GBP, and I'll be buying this market little by little till we get to all the way here, you get. If the market should start buying from here, I will continue buying till it gets all the way to this point here before I'll wait for market to show me whether it is going to break or whether it is going to reverse back to the downside. So that's my plan for Euro GBP. And I also have a setup on gold. Let me show you. I also have a setup on gold. So on this gold, it is the same thing, the same plan I have for Euro GBP is the same plan I have for gold, just that I've already started buying gold from all the way from here. So this is where the market is right now, and this is the overall high. This place I marked out here is the overall high. So as long as the market has not gotten to this overall high, I'll still be looking for buying opportunities. So I'm just waiting for the market to break out. If it breaks above this high here, I'll be waiting for the market to come back and tap into this other block before I'll buy to the upside. That is my plan on this trade, guys. So those are the two setups I have for today. Just hoping it comes back and tap me in. But as you all know, I will definitely update you. Whatever happens, I will update you. So see you guys later. So I entered this trade on Euro GBP, and in less than 15 minutes it stopped me out. It hit my stop loss. So I was not even able to record because I said let me just enter fast. Then after entering, I can start recording because the market was moving very fast. So I was entering from the 5-minute time frame. So I'm going to enter the 15-minute time frame because I'm still interested in this market. I've entered just one trade today, which is a stop loss trade. So I still have one trade to go. So I'm still interested in this market. So first of all, this zone here is a 4-hour zone that the market has gotten into. So immediately I see a market structure shift on this 15-minute time frame around this region here, I am going to be entering for another buy on this particular pair. So let me first of all delete all this stuff so it will be more clearer for me to see and be able to. All right, so immediately the market breaks above that high, my market structure shift will be confirmed and I will enter for another buy on this particular market. So that is it, guys. I'm still waiting for the market. Let me see whether it's going to break above that high. If it does not break above that high, then I don't think I'm going to be entering any other trade today, because even the BTC that I was talking about earlier, BTC is not really giving me what I want. So if Euro GBP does not also give me what I want, then that will be all for today. So just stay tuned, guys. I will update you. So today is Wednesday, guys, 7:17 a.m. 16th of April, and I want to conclude yesterday's documentation before I go into today's one. So I took just this Euro GBP trade yesterday, one trade, and I ended up losing $24.7. This BTC, this gold trade was the one I took on Monday. Meanwhile, this one was the one I took yesterday. But the gold trade ended up closing yesterday, so they had to add it with yesterday's trades. Okay, so this is the only trade I took yesterday, the Euro GBP. So that simply means I left yesterday with a loss. Let's see what the market has for us today. So I'm about to start today's documentation. Just stay tuned, stay glued to this channel or the page you're watching this video from if you want to be seeing content like this. All right, so today is Wednesday, 16th of April, and I want to head straight into today's documentation. As you can see, I already have a setup on US 30. After the market broke out, I marked out this place as my break of structure, and then I'm looking at entering from either this breaker block or the other block above here. but with what I'm seeing, I think I'll be entering from this breaker block. It is only if this breaker block should fail, that is when I'll go and enter, as I have 2 bullets to shoot in the market. So if the breaker block should fail me, I'll go ahead and enter from the order block, which will be the last trade I'll enter for the day. So I've already set my limit order on my MT5. Let me show you. I've set my order on my MT5 and I'm waiting for this market to tap me in. So if the market should stop me out on this trade, I would enter again from somewhere here, which is this order block over here. You get? So that is my plan for this particular market. If the market should sell from there, then I'll be looking at this BTC setup I marked out already. This is it. I'll be looking at this BTC setup. If the market should sell from there and go straight to my TP, I'll be looking at this one. So that is what I have for today, guys. If I am tapped in and whatever comes out, whatever is the outcome, I'm going to be posting it so you can also see. So just stay tuned, guys. I'll update you. I was just about leaving the house and I just came to my chart and I found out that the market tapped me in and it has already dished out a very nice 1:1.5 and even more. So it's time to break even. Let me break even so that wherever I am, my mind will be at peace. I will not even open this chart again, maybe until I hit TP. So let's do it. All right. So I'm hoping I hit TP on this trade, but even if I go back to break even, no problem. We still have more opportunities and more trades to enter. Tomorrow is another day. Next week, I can still enter more trades. So I'm not panicking. Whether I hit TP or break even, it's all good. So I'll update you guys later. I need to run to somewhere right now. So I just came back and I just found out that the market, after hitting my TP, it has started going back up. So I'm thinking of using this order block here to enter this trade. Let me first of all go and enter the trade before I continue the video. So I just entered another trade on this US30 because I'm seeing something like an order block. This is an order block over here that I'm supposed to enter from, but before I could even enter the trade, the market is already up here. So I entered from here and my stop loss is supposed to be around this area here, but I just say let me push it up small. So I'm risking just $12 on this trade. If I had entered from here, I'll be risking up to the $25 I normally risk, but since I had the opportunity to enter from here, I'm risking just $12. I might reduce it to $10, but let it be like that first. So I'm on this trade and I'm targeting this low here. So this is it. Then this is the first one I entered, $83, and I hit full TP on this one this morning. So I'm up on the account. I'm up 3.something% again. By the grace of God, if this one should goes to TP, then I should be up 4.something%. So let's see how it goes, guys. Let's see what's gonna happen. See, you see US30 now one sweet pair, like I say, the way I take like this pair, I don't know. Just now that I left this market, the candle is still printing and it has dished out to the level where I normally break even. So let me just break even so that I'll be risking $0 on this trade. Even if the thing go against me, I don't get any issue. So I've broken even. So let's see what's gonna happen. I just like this US30. If na SL, now there would they go ASAP. If it is TP, we are going to TP ASAP. You know, they like all these currency pairs the way they delay. Now this kind of move I want to see. If I enter a trade, maybe like 2-3 hours, I should be out of the trade. But when you go to enter most of these currency pairs, you'll be having some kind of issues. Imagine gold, a whole gold. I entered gold on Monday. The market just started doing what I don't understand. It was until Tuesday, that was when I left that trade. So just try and tell me your own experience with US30. I'm not talking about people that does not know how to trade though. I beg, if you don't know how to trade, if you're a complete beginner, start from all these currency pairs that are not really volatile like that. Then maybe when you don't they advanced a little, then you can go into all these volatile pairs like gold, US30 and all the rest of them. If not, you go cry, you go cry well. Now the thing with that. So I'm still anticipating TP on this trade, but if it goes to SL, no problem. No problem. I've already broken even, so my SL is my BE, meaning I'll be risking $0 on this trade right now. So I will definitely update you if I should hit TP or SL. So after running around this area for a while, waiting for New York session to kick in, immediately New York session kicked in, the market started distributing straight to my TP. So I entered 2 trades today, and the 2 of them hit take profit. So the first one was on this pair, as you can see around this area, and the second one was still on this pair also. So I'm done for the day, and I'll be coming back tomorrow to enter another trade. The reason why I entered this second trade on this same pair is because the market failed to break this previous low over here. If the market broke this low, I would have been looking to enter around this area here, somewhere here. But since the market failed to break, I had to wait for the market to come and, reject around any of these other blocks, because there's one other block here and there's another one at the top here, as you can see. This one here is another block. I don't know if you're seeing clearly. This other one over here is also another block. So the moment the market broke above this other block aggressively, I knew that it might respect this other one. So that was why I just had to wait. After this candle formed, this blue candle here, after this blue candle formed, that was when I entered the trade, because I don't wanted the market to break above. I wanted the market to close, so that I'll see whether it closed above or it closed with a wick. So immediately I saw that the market closed with a wick. That was how I entered around this, I think somewhere around this region here, and I was risking just $12 on this trade, like I said in the first clip. So that is all for today, guys. Tomorrow we are going to come back and make some money. And here's one interesting thing. I'm up 5% on this account just from yesterday and today's trade. I think just for 3 trades this week, I think I'll be 4 trades, I'm up 5% on the account from 2% that I was last week. That's crazy, man. I'm praying that before the weekend I should be able to pass this account safe. Because it's just 3% left now, and that 3% now is just $140 something. Let me show you on my MT5 so you see where I am. So this is it. You can see I'm having $260 something here on top of the $5,000, making it, that's about 5 point something percent. I've made over 5 point something percent from 2% that I was last week. Of course, you know that the market does whatever it feels like doing, so maybe we might still go back to minus something percent, like maybe you still go back to like 4 or 3% before the weekend, or maybe I might pass the account this week because it's just 3% left, and that 3% is just $140 something or $130 something. And since I'm risking $25 on a trade to make $75, that will take me just 2 trades and I will make that profit. Less than 2 trades, but let me just say 2 trades, because I cannot go and be targeting less than what I normally target on a trade, because I want to just I just want to pass phase 1 of an account. So that is it, guys. That is it. I'm praying that I should pass this account this week. If I should pass this account this week, it means I'm going for phase 2 next week, which is just 4%. So that one is very easy. I think it's 4%, that'll be 5%. I will later check. So first of all, let me just tell you something you need to know. See, prayer has nothing to do with the market. If you like, pray from now to tomorrow that you should hit TP. You will still go back and hit SL if that is what the market wants to do. The only thing you can pray for is that God should help you so that you can be able to be making like better decisions in the market, because your decision is what makes you to lose or make money in the market. So just pray that God should give you the ability to be making good decisions in the market instead of making too many bad decisions. You should be able to make more good decisions in the market. That's just what you need to pray for, and that is what I've been praying for a very long time now. So I just pray that this month I should pass this account, like both the phase 1 and phase 2. Then we'll look at something else next month. So I'm out of the market, guys. Tomorrow we'll come back and do the same thing over again. Alright, so today is Thursday, 17th of April, 28 minutes past 8 o'clock currently, and I'm already on this USD JPY trade. So I marked out this other block yesterday, and I was expecting to enter this trade today. So I think I woke up around 3 a.m. in the morning be 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. this morning, and I found out that the market was already inside this other block, so I don't want it to miss the trade. So I just had to enter the trade as early as that in the morning, and since then the market has been ranging inside the other block. And anytime the market is ranging like this inside another block, it means that the pressure there to push the price to your direction is not that enough. And 80% of the time the market will go to your stop loss. That is just the thing. So I'm not expecting to get to TP on this trade. It's looking like a stop loss trade, but no problem if it goes back to TP. So I'm also on this US30 trade. I also marked out this other block the same time I entered that USD JPY trade. That was when I marked out this other block to enter this trade. So the market was around somewhere around this level as of that time. So I don't know whether maybe USD JPY wanted US30 to get to this other block before they will start selling together. But let's see what's going to happen. We cannot predict. Let's see what's going to happen. If I'm going to hit TP on this trade and SL on USD JPY, or if I'm going to hit SL on the both of them, or TP on the both of them. So let's see what's going to happen, guys. I'll definitely update you guys. But before that, let me go to my MT5 to show you guys that I'm already on this trade. I'm already on this trade, guys. So this is it, guys. I'm already on this trade, and this trade is looking like a stop loss trade, but anyhow it wants to play out, let it play out. My own is just to sit down and watch. I've entered 2 trades for today, whether TP or SL, we go again tomorrow. So I'm also on this trade on US30. Let's open up the chart. You can see I'm also on this trade on US30. So whatever is the outcome, I'm going to update you guys just the way I normally do. So guys, I just got stopped out of the USD JPY trade, I think a few minutes ago, or maybe close to an hour now. This candle here stopped me out on this trade, this particular candle here. So I'm still on the US30 trade, and I've been wanting to enter another position on this US30 ever since I entered the trade. So I just saw an opportunity around this area here. If you look closely on this 15-minute time frame, you find out that this place here is forming something like a head and shoulders pattern. Like this is a shoulder, this is the head, and this is looking like another shoulder. So that one is based on chart pattern, because I also studied chart pattern when I was starting trading. So then if you also go over to the 3-minute time frame, network is really bad. That's why everything is taking time to load up. If you go to the 3-minute time frame, you find out that there is a break of structure to the downside around this region too. So this is also a supply zone or an order block. So I just want to see, I've entered the trade already, I've entered the position already on my MT5. I just want to see if the market will be able to push down from here, if this zone, this head and shoulder zone, or this order block will be able to push the price down, or the market will go break above it and stop us out of this trade. So that is just what I want to see. Let me show you on my MT5. I've entered this trade already. So this is it. I'm just hoping that this zone is able to push the price down. This particular zone here, I'm hoping it's able to push the price down. But if it does not push the price down and it comes to break above it, I've already shifted my stop loss for the first position to somewhere around here, where I put the second position stop loss also somewhere around this region here. So if I'm to get stopped out on the second position, both the first one will also be stopped out, and I'll be losing $13 on this trade. I've reduced my risk to $13 on the trade because I'm not really, like, I don't really trust that the market is going to sell from there. So I just have to reduce my risk so that even if I'm losing, I will not lose up to $25 I normally risk. So that is it, guys. Whether the market breaks above this zone or the market sells from this zone, I will update you all very, very soon. Let's keep hoping the market sells from there. And just few minutes after I did the last clip, the market just dropped massively, and it has hit me, and it has hit my TP on both positions, meaning I closed them profit in the both trades, in the both positions, sorry. This is it on my MT5. These are the two positions I entered today on US 30. So officially I have passed the phase 1 of this account. You can see $402. I should get an email from Funded Next anytime from now. I will place it on the screen immediately after I finish this recording. I'm going to check my email for the message and also place it on the screen so you can see. I have officially passed the phase 1 of this account and we are heading for phase 2, bro. I just feel so relieved and very happy. But let's just end this one here today. So I'm done for the day. 2 trades today has been completed and I left with profit, just like I left with profit yesterday and also the day before yesterday. So we go again tomorrow. If they should give me my logins tomorrow, I'm going to be entering a trade on the second phase, which is, I think is 4% or 5%, I don't really know. I will check. So that is all for today, guys. We go again tomorrow. Hopefully we are going to pass the second phase and also go for the live account. So today is Friday, guys, the last day of the week, the last trading day of the week, and today I just found out that today is a public holiday. Like, all the banks are closed in the US, and US 30 and some other pairs are not open for trading. So I never knew. It was when I opened my chart that I saw it. So I'm currently on this trade on USD card. Yes. This is the initial setup. I saw the setup on the 15-minute time frame. This is the initial setup. I was planning to sell from this region over here, but what price it was, price came very close to my order block. You can see how close it was, and it did not tap me in. It did not tap me in at this level here. So I went to the 5-minute time frame that we are on right now, and I saw this break of structure to the upside around this area here. Then I marked out this low here as my market structure shift. Immediately price came back to tap into this order block that caused the market structure shift. I entered for another sell. The market started ranging inside this order block and dropped a little. After breaking the range here, I decided to enter another position with this last black candle here. I decided to enter another position, meaning I am on 2 positions. So let me open up my MT5 so you're gonna see it. So this is it in my MT5, guys. This is it. These first 2 positions, I mistakenly opened one position with a low lot size. So I had to enter another position so that if I join the both of them together, it will amount to the $25 I normally risk, $20 to $25 I normally risk on a trade. That is why you can see 2 positions here. This first 2 is just one trade. Then this is the last one I entered, somewhere around this region here. This is the last position I entered, and I'm expecting price to sell all the way down to this level here. You get? That is what I'm expecting from price. But if it goes to my SL, there is no problem. We'll still go again on Monday. Then this is what happened yesterday. After I passed the 5K account, the first phase of the 5K account, Funded Next gave me my logins, and I forgot to tell you guys, but this is the second phase of the challenge. You can see $5,000, and this was the trade I took yesterday on this account. First time since I became profitable for me to enter 3 trades was yesterday. When I passed the account and they gave me my logins, I had too many thoughts in my head because of emotions. Now that happiness, and I just want to pass the next phase so that I can start withdrawing profit ASAP. That was why I entered this trade. But luckily for me, it went straight to TP. So I overtraded yesterday. That is what I will call it. I entered 3 trades yesterday, which is not among my rules. So I broke one of my rules yesterday, and I'm currently on this trade today, hoping it goes to TP. If it gets to TP, that means I'll be just a tiny percent. If I will not even pass the account, I might pass the account, because this trade gave me a 1.5% on the account. This US 30 trade yesterday, it gave me a 1.5%, and I need to get 4% to pass the account. So this other trade, if I should win this other trade, that means I'll be up I might even pass the account, or it will be close, very tiny, to be just very small remaining for me to pass the account if I don't pass the account. So let's just keep hoping I win this trade, guys. So I'll definitely update you guys later. Just hang on and I'll update you. So I just came back to my MT5 and I found that the market dropped very crazy. Look at it, let me show you. But spread they mad oh. If you see the way the market just misbehave since. So what I want to do now is, first of all, I need to break even on all the positions. I'm going to be shifting it to this first entry here. This first position entry here. This is where I'm going to be putting all of them. You get the point. I'm going to be putting everything at break even right now. So whether the market should go in my direction or not, it don't really concern me again, because I'm risking $0 on this trade. If this trade should hit TP, bro, like, I'm done with the phase 2. I am completely done with the phase 2. The Monday will be just to hustle at money I go withdraw. So just pray that the market, even when prayer they work for you. Let's just hope the market goes to TP. Yeah, I've broken even on all the accounts, on all the positions, sorry. So I'm still waiting for the market to either tap my break even or tap my TP. Let's go, guys. Let's go. So after the last clip, this is exactly what happened. After the market dropped this massively to the downside, I went and broke even on all the positions I was on. So next thing I saw was this big blue candle, and it just went straight up and hit me out on break even. So today's trade was a break even trade, and I only entered one trade today, which is on this pair. I did not see any other setup. The market, in fact, the market is just ranging. If you go to all the charts, you just see that the market is not even looking good. I don't even know what I saw here in the first place that I even entered the trade. I don't know. I don't just know. But this one was looking somehow clear at that time in the morning when I came to the market to check. So this is exactly how the trade ended. The market tapped me out at break even. So let me go over to my MT5 so you can see it from there. So this is it, guys. This is it. On the second phase of the challenge, this is how far I have gone. I made one profit yesterday, and today I came out break even. So I'm still up on the account, guys. I'm still up. This their commission is ridiculous. How would they collect 6 point something? Sure, no problem. I'm still up on the account. So Monday we'll go again. I know Monday the market will still be looking chunky. So maybe by Monday, if I don't see a setup on Monday, on Tuesday we'll go again, and hopefully we should pass the phase 2 next week. I'm just hoping we pass the phase 2 next week, because like this week has been very, very crazy. Like, I made a lot of profit this week. I was at 2%, that was last upper week, and I used 2% to enter this week. So from 2% I went straight to 8% and passed the phase 1, meaning I made extra 6% profits adding to the 2%. Then yesterday I entered another trade on this pair on US 30 on the phase 2, and I also made profit. That is about 7 to 8% only this week. So I pray next week we can be able to cover up the remaining 2 point something percent that is left, because I've already made 1.5% profit already. So it's remaining just 2.5 or 2.6, then I'll pass the account. So we go again next week, guys. I need just 2 trades. Let's see how it's gonna be on Monday or Tuesday. That's all for the week, guys. I'll compile all the videos together and post it today or tomorrow for you guys to see.